Elvis Presley and his vehicles. Part 7. The 1954 Cadillac convertible. On September 2, 1955, Elvis and the Blue Moon Boys were going to do an evening show in Texarkana, Arkansas. They were driving from New Orleans that day in the pink 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood. Scotty Moore was behind the wheel. About 10 miles south of Texarkana, he was about to pass a pickup truck that first pulled to the right but then made a left turn. The pink Caddy ended up in a ditch and needed towing. The damage would cost $1,000 to repair and a few weeks to fix. The next day, September 3, Elvis and his bandmates needed to drive to Dallas, Texas. They had a show at the Sportatorium that evening. The pink 1955 Cadillac was at the repair shop, so they were in desperate need of transportation. Elvis walked down to the local Texarkana Cadillac dealer looking for a car to buy. He found a slightly used yellow 1954 Cadillac Series 62 convertible and decided to buy it. The 1954 Cadillac convertibles came in two versions, the regular Series 62 and the more expensive Eldorado. Elvis' Cadillac was the former. It was equipped with a 331 cubic inch or 5.4-liter V8 engine producing 230 horsepower and connected to a 4-speed hydromatic drive automatic transmission. Power steering, power windows and power seat were standard equipment on all 1954 Cadillacs. Cadillac built 6,310 Series 62 convertibles in 1954 and the MSRP was $4,404. The 1954 Cadillac Series 62 convertible Elvis purchased was painted Apollo gold with a black soft top. Elvis' convertible had a dealer-installed Continental kit, which consists of a vertically mounted spare tire at the rear of the car. To make that happen, the rear bumper had to be elongated enough to make the spare tire with its cover fit. 4 days after Elvis bought the 54 Cadillac convertible, a fan took this photo of him next to it. Elvis had a show at the National Guard Armory in Sikeston, Missouri that evening. Johnny Cash also performed at this event. To the left, Elvis outside a used car dealership. Behind him is the 1954 Cadillac convertible. On September 13, 1955, Sam Phillips had to take out the insurance policy on the 1954. That was in order to limit Sun Records' liability due to the 3 previous accidents with Elvis cars. Spring of 1956, Elvis' parents Vernon and Gladys are showing off the 1954 Series 62 convertible and the pink 1955 Fleetwood 60 Special at their new house at 1034 Audubon Drive. This photo clearly shows the dealer-installed Continental kit. This is early in 1956 since both Cadillacs still carry 1955 Tennessee license plates. Before April 1 they had to be changed. A few early 1956 photos of the 1954 Cadillac at 1034 Audubon Drive in Memphis. Elvis in the front yard of his home on May 29, 1956. When this photo was taken, Elvis had just returned from touring. The band's instruments were still packed on the roof of his blue 1954 Cadillac limousine. May 29, 1956, Elvis and his Cadillacs at Audubon Drive in Memphis, Tennessee. These photos were shot by Alfred Wertheimer. More shots of Elvis and his 1954 Cadillac convertible. In these, he's leaning against the front fender. Elvis is signing autographs for a few of his fans in this photo, from the same day. In this picture from the summer of 1956, Elvis is sitting in his convertible, wearing the famous horseshoe ring and his Rolex Oyster Perpetual watch. In early July 1956, Elvis and a few of his friends went to the Mississippi Gulf Coast for a couple of weeks of relaxation. Elvis also wanted to visit his girlfriend June Juanico at her place in Biloxi. They brought both his 1954 Cadillac convertible and the new 1956 Eldorado convertible. After a few days, Elvis' parents arrived in Biloxi in the pink 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood. Elvis and his friends came back from the vacation in Biloxi, Mississippi on July 20, 1956. The next day he went car shopping once again. This time he purchased a 1956 Lincoln Premier 2-door hardtop at Corbett Motor Company in Memphis. A month prior to that he had picked up a 1956 Cadillac Eldorado convertible and he decided that he had no use for 2 convertibles. Therefore he traded in the 1954 Cadillac Series 62 convertible for the 1956 Lincoln Premier. The Sipe family ended up buying Elvis' 1954 Cadillac convertible right from the Lincoln dealer, where Elvis traded it in. They knew the Presleys and got information on when he made a deal on the new car. The Sipes moved from Memphis, Tennessee to New York just after buying Elvis' Cadillac, in August of 1956. They brought the 1954 Cadillac with them to New York. It's unknown how long they owned the car and what happened to it after that. And that is it on this subject. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe, share and like this video for more episodes about Elvis's cars.